Good morning, YouTube. That phone is being noisy. That's booted up my Obama phone. It hasn't been turned on for days, and it's making all kinds of noise right now. Anyway, it is. Wow, speaking of booting the Obama phone, I can check the date with it. It is September 4th, 2021, 5:43 in the morning. That thing is noisy. You know, I think what it's doing is I think it queues up all my Reddit messages. So if I go like a week without booting it, like I've got a week worth of Reddit notifications all coming in at once. I think that's what the deal is with it. I guarantee you there's no... I can't imagine there's actually any text messages for me on that phone, because yeah, it's tied into an email address that I've never used and a phone number that I've only given out to the guy that allegedly offered me a job selling Obama phones, but then, or giving away Obama phones. But then when I thought, I text me your information, and I did, and then didn't hear back from him, and I kept trying to call him, and eventually he's like, oh yeah, well, blah blah blah, I'll call you. Yeah, it hasn't happened. So, which, I don't know, is what it is, I guess. Yeah, the significant other, she was coming to bed to join me, and we went out together to sing karaoke over at the Wander Inn Friday night. We got there kind of late, but had a pretty good time over there. And she was so flirty with me at the bar, and she had made food, so we gave me a nice bowl of food when I got home, slow cooked rice and beans and chicken, which was fabulous. And I thought she was going to come join me in bed for a little bedroom fun, and I ended up falling asleep waiting for her. Ended up waking up in the middle of the night, and she was sleeping on the couch, and all she had to say was, "Don't touch me." So, feeling restless, I went out for a drive. Anyway. Well, it's all good. Really, phone? It's still making noise. No, I did manage to pull up together enough money, and yes, she helped me with that. So that's a good thing. But I had a little bit more money in the bank than I thought I did. So I guess I had some more of my eBay sales payments came through. I'm not really good at tracking that. I mean, I know they always show up, but I haven't. Like, the way it used to go through PayPal made a lot more sense to me than the way they do it now, where it all goes direct deposited to my account. I don't know, sometimes it's a sale at a time, and then sometimes if I have like multiple sales in the same day, like they get lumped together. I don't know. I haven't really been able to make sense of it, but it's but yeah, there's a little more money in that account than I expected, because I sold I'm trying to remember what record I sold. Oh, I sold a Creedence Clearwater Revival record. A pretty neat one on red, white, and blue vinyl, which is my last copy, which means I don't get to keep one for myself, but c'est la vie. At this point, I need the money. I need to pay my rent more. So, but yeah, oh, and the funny thing is, I kind of forgot I was sitting on some crypto too, so I guess I could have cashed that out. But anyway, so yeah, I got my. Since I was up and restless in the wee hours of the morning, I got my money order for my rent. Squeezed the last little bit out of my checking account, and yeah, so I got that. Yeah, landlord's always sending me texts at times that he knows I sleep. He knows I'm a day sleeper. Like, he'll send me texts afterwards, and they're like, "Did you get my text?" Like, Like, yeah, if I don't respond to your text, that probably means I'm asleep. I do that sometimes. And I sometimes do that at the most erratic times. Anyway, preferably in the daytime. I much prefer to sleep at night or in the daytime than I do at the nighttime. Anyway, so I figured I'd kind of throw it right back at him. So as soon as I get the money order, and I forget what time of the morning it was. I don't know, maybe about a hour ago. I took a picture of it and sent it to him along with the text message. It's like, hey, what time do you want me to drop it off? He has texted me back since 6:30. So I got about 40 minutes to kill. So hey, I'm on 27th Avenue. Maybe I'll look for some lizards. Oh man, I've been finding the Lizard Hunter channel way too entertaining on YouTube. Lizard Hunter, and then he's got another channel, Lizard Gang. I guess he was getting too much negativity on that one, so I started another one, which is fine. I mean, he doesn't exactly have the most wholesome kind of content, so I can see where it's probably a good idea to have more than one channel just in case one gets shut down. Being the way YouTube sometimes just shuts stuff down. Speaking of shut down, your Copper Cab got shut down? Already been reinstated, but it's kind of funny when I heard about it. It's like, oh, Copper Cab's still on YouTube? Ain't that something? It's like, wow, not only does he not have a soul, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore. It's awful. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I'm a little bit farther north than the ladies like to hang out, but who knows? This is an oddball time. This is an oddball time to find him, but it just seems like sometimes the street is cracking whenever, 24/7. It is the weekend, so who knows? Speaking of the Lizard Hunter channel, I've been loving some of these random interviews that he's doing with these ladies, and one of them gave out her Snapchat, and just for shits and grins, I looked it up on my Snapchat, and she came right up. Sarah, friend request. And she just added me as a friend yesterday. I'm just so bewildered by it. I don't even it's funny because somebody adds you as a friend on Snapchat, you get an automatic message. It's like, hey, send them such and so added you as a friend. Send them a snap and say hi. I'm like, what do I say to this person? I don't know what to say to her. I just keep hoping I'm just waiting for her to post some interesting stories. And every now and then I post stories myself, so maybe she'll respond to one of them. Maybe. All right, I'm south of Bethany Home. This is where it sometimes starts cracking. A surprising amount of traffic for this early in the morning. And interestingly enough, looking at the screen of my iPhone to see what y'all are seeing.